Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have got the opportunity to take some insights from Subharoop Ghosh, one of my senior. Subharoop da is basically right now working with Hyland as a software engineer. So I'm handing over to Subharoop da. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, first of all, thank you. Okay, so hi, this is Subharoop here. I almost have 6 years of experience in software development industry. So I started my journey from TCS Digital. So I was there in TCS for 2 years. And then from service to agent, a product-based company, I was in like Hyland for last 4 years. And my primary expertise on the Java side. Apart from Java, I also worked on C++ and C Sharp technologies. So yeah, that's a bit about me.
Nice to know this. So would you like to please explain about your educational background? From where did you graduate? How did you get into TCS Digital? How did it start, by the way?
Yeah, sure. So I did my BTech from MCQ Institute of Engineering. It's part of WBUT actually. So I was like 2015 to 2019. So I did my BTech on Computer Science of Engineering. And the thesis I got from actually, I initially joined thesis Ninja. And after that, there was an exam, thesis internal exam was there that called Digital CAD or something like that. So there from Ninja, you can convert to digital. So that exam is mostly on the DSA side. Apart from DSA, there are some aptitude question was there. So I mostly prepared the DS and then able to clear that. And after that, there was one round of interview that mostly on my project side, what are the tech stack I have worked on and what are the things I have last 1 or 2 years I have learned. So these are the questions mostly. And apart from project, they also ask some questions on the OOP side. And once that done, I get shortlisted and converted to digital from Ninja to digital. That is how I converted.
Okay, nice to know this. So how was your experience with that TCS Digital till whatever time you have worked with?
So I was there for almost 2 years. So the experience was pretty good because I was like luckily I was in development project because like mostly in TCS there are some support project was there, but luckily I was in development side and I mostly worked on the Java actually. So the issue was that like they are not using Spring Boot that time. They are using some different like framework. So that was one of the issue actually. That was the reason I mostly switched to a product based company due to the tech stack. But like if I like apart from tech stack, the work culture was pretty good actually there. And I also worked on a lot of like new features and a lot of like bugs I have worked on. So that from there only I understand. And apart from that, like I get to work on different bugs. So that basically improve my like debugging skill. And apart from that, also worked on the J units that like from there only I understand what is unit testing. So like the overall experience was pretty good.
Nice to know this. Uh, so yes, would you like to explain about your experience at Highland?
So the experience was pretty good, like compared to TCS actually. So here I get to work on a product company actually. So I get a lot of knowledge about the product because I mostly worked on the healthcare side, healthcare content management system. So I get to know a lot of like how the healthcare business works. Apart from like the like compared to the product to like the service company, here different for like I see one thing is that for the product service based company there is a different team. Like I mostly work on the back end side. For DevOps there will be a different team. For UI there will be a different team. But in Highland, like I get to work on the UI side, backend side, and DevOps. So I get to understand how the whole software architecture works. So in that Highland, I mostly worked on the Java, but some of the products also written on C++ and C Sharp technologies. So I get to understand that part also. And in the DevOps, I get to know about the Jenkins, how the cloud works. Those are the things also like I get to know. And UI also learn the Angular actually. So the work is also pretty cool actually compared to service-based companies because there will not be a different team for each technology or each product. The developer will be responsible for it. So
Nice to know this.
that is the major difference.
Okay. So I think it was quite a bit short explanation of the work at Highland. Now going forward, if I think you have got certain offers from good companies. I think one of them is Optum, another is Oracle, and another one I think you
Mhm.
would like to explain the third offer. So would you like to explain that
So that
why you started interviewing? Why did you basically went ahead for the interview processes? How you made to these offers and how right now the interview process inside these times of decision is looking like?
Mhm. So I started it like regarding the job change actually because I have been there for Highland for almost last 4 years. So I want to explore new technologies also like the AI ML side because that is now everywhere. It's basically started working on. So that is the one of the reason for the tech change actually. And also I've been there for the last 4 years. So like the growth actually, like if you're staying for more than 3 or 4 years, I feel it's better time for change actually. So that is another reason. And the interview process right now, I see one of the change actually right now. DSAs, I understand is very, very important. Your first couple of rounds will be DSA. But apart from DSA, system design is very, very important. So like if I take an example of the Oracle interview, so first round it was like they asked me a question on prefix sum based. So first couple of round was purely DSA. But next couple of round, actually, what are the things I have built on my project actually? The high level of my project. And there's like one of the question was like design Instagram. That is a low level design question was there. And one round there was one question on design like the e-commerce site similar to Amazon. So like apart from DSS, system design is very, very important, I feel. Not only system design, what are the projects you have worked on till now that you should explain properly. Like they can ask you like what are the tech stack you have worked on and like different scenario based questions. So one of the question I got like in my microservice, suppose that there is some issue, how you will debug the issue and fix that in the production system. So if you're not able to work on this kind of scenario, so then it will be very tough to ask, like tough to answer this question. So what are the things you have worked on your project that you should know? That is very, very important, and you should know the project architecture because they will ask like they will expect to explain you the project, like the
Got
in
it.
and out.
Okay, so for each company, apart from Oracle and the Optum and the third company, uh, how the
Mhm.
interview process looked like, and company specific how the preparation should be done. If you would like to explain that.
So like yeah, sure. So Oracle, like it's they mostly worked on Java actually. Their tech stack 90% they mostly worked on Java. So I as I previously had an experience on Java only, so I mostly like prepare the Java, mostly on the core Java side. Okay, because I see these are the like product-based company mostly give stress on the core Java only. They do ask question on Spring Boot microservices, but core Java is very basic. You should know that. So like I prepare core Java. So like the things I have see like there was a pretty good course out there like Shreyansh, that like concept and coding his channel. So I follow
Yes,
that actually for the Java by Spring Boot. Like their curriculum is pretty good, well structured. For
yes.
Java Spring Boot, I follow that particular and like DSA I follow you actually. So like
Okay,
the DSA part, I mostly doing the lead code and GFG actually. These are the two platform I have used. And the Optum, it was also like the similar kind of, there was 3 round was there. So their first round, it was like mostly asked question from my project, initial project and the core Java. And next round, they have asked question on the DSA and like the system design. And the managerial round, it was similar, the project only.
okay.
And right now
Nice.
I see like companies ask whether do you have any project on AI ML or do you know this kind of latest technologies? Have you worked on? So I did some study on the AI ML. So I did some basic project. So that basically helped me to like the CB shortlisted part because I have added those things in my skill. And after that I can see like I got the interview calls. So if someone might have not worked on the AI ML, but if he or she knows that basics of the AI ML and have you built on some basic project also, that is also fine actually. Mentioning your project like that will be help you to basically the shortlist part, CV shortlist part. Because nowadays, like getting the interview call is much more tougher. At least I feel compared to previous years.
That's true. It's very tough to get calls by the way.
That's
Yeah.
yes, yes, absolutely. So that's what I prepared actually.
So where you are heading ahead? What's your decision or probable company where you are going to join next?
Still, it's pending actually. Still, there are some interviews left actually. Like, see, I'm yet to decide it actually. Like, I have
And
some interviews.
okay, so
Mhm.
we can go to the compensation side. How these companies are paying right nowadays? If you would like to give some idea in terms of
Yeah,
ranges, that's all.
yeah. I give a range actually. So
Yeah,
like if you like Oracle, if you have a IC2 or IC3 profile, they can give you at least 40 to 45 base actually. And there will be a stock based on your level actually, like at least 25,000 to $30,000 stock you can expect.
yeah,
Because I don't have previously one before get the offer, I don't have much idea. So I saw in Glassdoor and LeetCode actually interview discussion, they have mentioned this kind of range. So this amount of range Oracle will offer you. And coming to Optum, actually Optum also offer is almost equivalent, same only in the base part. But like if you're not like in Optum, there like the stock part will not be available until or unless you joining as a manager there. Then only you will get the stock. Okay. And the third company that was a startup company I got like that is Genesis Global. That's basically a fintech company. So
okay,
they have offered me a similar kind of base like 32 base they have offered. And the stock part, they will give me this, like they will offer me the stock actually, but that particular amount they have not mentioned.
Okay.
So they mentioned that once I joined only then they will mention that particular amount.
Okay. Nice to know this. So I think compensation is on the good side, I would be saying, from these companies right nowadays, whatever is
Definitely,
being offered.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. The offer they are giving right now, like that is pretty good actually.
Okay. So you mentioned about the DSA preparation. So would you like to
Hmm.
go ahead with the strategy, how basically you have prepared, and as well as some tips on system design? What should be read specifically for any candidate
Definitely.
that is having 5 to 6 years of experience?
So definitely the DSA part actually what I have did actually. So like I mostly did like I have basically have suppose you have 10 chapters you have to do. So first thing I have started from the basic itself from the array. So first thing is that I've collected 30 or 35 questions from each topic. Okay. And then actually practice because I practice mostly topic wise actually. That's my like idea. So suppose like first 2 weeks I practice array, linked list, tag queue. Okay. And after 2 weeks, once I complete this topic, I move to a non-linear DSA like DP tree graph. And
Got it.
meanwhile, also like started revising those topics also. So I prepare each topic pretty well. Like at least I try to solve 30 to 40 questions from each topic. So that if you solve 30 or 35 question minimum, then you have a better idea on this topic. Because see, like in the interview, like I am solving 500 or 1000 question from the lead code. But in interview, there might be a new question come. I'm not sure what
Yes.
will come in.
Yeah.
So that time it's basically helped me to understand if you know the topic pretty well, you can solve the question easily because you already have the idea. You might have
Yeah.
solved a similar kind of question. That basically helped me to clear the DSA because in Oracle interview there was 6 DSA question and thankfully I have able to solve all of them. That's the
Okay.
strategy I followed. Because previously what I did actually I solved 200 or 300 question, but not preparing topic wise. So that basically, I'm not able to solve the question in the interview. That's basically from that time, I feel like I should solve the question topic was each topic I should at least solve 30 to 35 question. If it take time 3 or 4 months, that's fine. But you should solve at least 30 questions from each topic so that you can understand the topic pretty well. So if there
Okay.
is a new question that coming in the interview, you can able to solve that question.
Nice. And about the system design part, how your
So
preparation strategy was there?
So system design part, first thing is like my project part. So what are the things I have built now? I have identified that what are the key features I've worked on. And definitely you should know the project high level architecture. Definitely that will be the like each round there will be a question on your project.
Okay.
And for the low level and high level design, actually, I mostly follow the same Udemy course which I have mentioned earlier for the Java Spring Boot, the strands, because all the LLD question is there, well structured actually. So the
Nice.
concept and coding language I will prefer that because they have a in and out. All the question, most of the question you can getting the repeated question only. So they have solved all the question. Most of the important question is there. So if you know how to design Instagram, you can design Mintra. Like it's a similar kind of thing, correct? So if
Okay.
you know if you know how to design WhatsApp, like similar kind of thing, Facebook you can design. So
Yeah.
that's the idea. If you know at least the basics of the system design, it will not be that much difficult. Definitely, I understand you need to practice, you need to, and the tech stack you have rocked. And if you have a development exposure, these are like the caching, those things you already know,
Yeah.
correct? Because these are the things you will be using day by day in your work.
Okay.
So
And
that's the idea. Mhm.
tips for the upcoming aspirants and the people who are planning to switch for jobs.
So like the aspirant, like the simple tips will be that be consistent. Okay. Like that, like, I just want to mention one story like this. The company I got, Oracle, in last 2 years, don't believe I have probably applied more than 10 or 15 times and I got the interview call at least more than 4 times. But I'm not able to clear the interviews. But still I feel like I will try again and again. Because my idea is that I should try again and again. One day they will definitely shortlist me. So that is the idea. If you're not able to clear the interview, that's fine. Because in the first time I also not able to clear the round.
Okay.
Like the last time I still mentioned that I have able to clear the 4 round, but last round I got rejected. So I feel like no, next still I will try the next time. Definitely the next time I'll get shortlisted. So if you're not able to like clear the interview, that's fine because like I feel like that's my thinking. If you're not able to clear the interview, but from the interview you'll be able to learn a lot of things actually because the failed interview will definitely help you to know where you have to improve.
Yes.
If you're able to clear the interview, that's a plus point, correct? You've done
Yes.
pretty well. That's why you cleared the interview.
Yeah.
But if you're not able to clear the interview, you only know that where you have to improve. So last
Yes.
time I'm not able to clear the last because I know I'm not pretty well that part that time in DSA. So I
Yeah.
prepared the DSA and then I able to. So the basic idea should be that like be consistent and like you should not like failure is a part of the life.
Yeah,
Don't stop
correct.
there.
Exactly.
Like that is part and parcel of the life. So don't stop there. And if I able to clear that, you also able to clear that. That's not impossible.
Correct. Nice
Just
to know
like
this.
I believe 70% hard work, 30% luck is also matter.
True,
At the
true.
given day, like that is very, very important.
Yes,
But
yes.
still, if you are
Correct.
like if you are doing DSC, if you are doing system design day by day, at the end of the day, you will be improving. Correct.
Yeah.
So you'll definitely the rounds. So that's gonna happen.
Nice to know this about your experiences going forward for your new
Hmm.
company. I say all the best. Thanks for coming to my channel, Subharoop. Thank you all.
Yeah.
So
I just want
wrapping
to
it up here.
add one
Yes,
point,
yes.
like not. Mhm.
Go ahead.
Like
Go
I want
ahead.
to thank my family and yeah, I just want to thank my family and especially my girlfriend. Like she's my wife now. So whether they're like continuous support, I might not able to clear those interviews because I know like what is like because last 1 year I'm trying actually.
Got it.
Last 1.5 years I'm trying to change a job. Actually, I got some offer from the service-based companies, but end of the day I want to join a like top product-based company. So I given the interview Oracle, Siemens, SAP, okay, Google, and so many other top companies, and all of them rejected actually that
Okay.
time. So I was feel
Happens.
like I might not be able to clear all the interviews, but finally able to actually, and I have some couple of interviews left. Actually, I'm hopeful that I will clear those also. So yeah, thank you.
Very, very all the best to all of to you, Suharupda. Hope you get more better offers from here onwards. So all of you, those
Yeah,
who follow my channel, it's the current interview scenario nowadays, what Suharupda has said. So if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.